Hey ladies, hold on just a second here. Just gonna get my, all right, there we go. Sorry about that. There was some technical issues, but glad we're here. I'm just gonna give people a minute to just jump on and, you know, come on in. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Um, Hi, yeah, introduce yourself and, say, be great to say like what your niche is. That would be great because we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about specifically about your niche. We're going to talk specifically about your niche. Sorry, we're a little late because we had technical issues, but just introduce yourself, say where you're from, and then your niche would be great. All right. So, Ashley from Michigan, niche is self-love. Oh yeah, hey. My first session. Oh, so not 100% sure. Okay. I'm from the UK. You're from the UK. Yeah. All right. And I would also love to know if you currently have an Instagram, if you are working with Instagram right now. Please put your Instagram in the chat so everyone has access to it. That would be great. So we can all follow you. Blend of yoga, meditation. Yeah, so put it all in the chat. I'm gonna get my earbuds. Ashley has one for boudoir, and I just created one for coaching. All right. Great. Awesome. Yeah, thanks guys for putting your, and if you're watching this on replay, you can, I'll at the end maybe we'll just pull up some of the people who were here so you can follow them. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and talk about growth, right? Growth in Instagram. That's why we're here to grow and to activate this part of our coaching, which is so super important, so super important because it's how you get the word out there. You know, you can just reach so many people through social media. It's much more effective than just going to a party and telling everybody what you do. Now you can reach the whole world. So social media is part of our reality, and it's free. Technically it's not free on time, you definitely have to spend time doing it, but it's free and you don't have to take out ads and do tons of promos in magazines like people did back in the day. They had to do all the different, I mean, you could buy Facebook ads and things like that, but for the most part, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, those are all free ways to advertise yourself and get the word out there. So now we're going to talk about, how to get the word out there. What is the most, what are some of the good, recommended techniques to do that? So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And all right, cool. There we go. And yeah, this is our Instagram growth group. I do have an Instagram growth group on the Clique. And I started it a while back. But we're all here to grow our social media presence. That's, what we're here to do, obviously in this call, but we're also here to serve others. That's our first and foremost. We're here to serve. That's why we became coaches to begin with, is to help others and to serve. So first and foremost, here to serve, but then we're also here to grow our social media. So why am I doing this? Like what makes me qualified for this. So I'm one of the original Clique members. And I also founded the Clique Instagram pod. That was back in the day, like a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when I started that pod. And it was a way that we could all comment on each other's posts and create engagement. I'm no longer doing that, and I'll tell you why. But I'm also a yoga teacher, mother. Um, I I have I'm based in Boston, Massachusetts. So I'm also a breast cancer survivor and a brain tumor survivor, most recently in the last 2 years. So my niche changed. So initially it was like yoga, health, wellness, also because I had been in recovery for 18 years from addiction, I had bulimia, I had drug addiction, you name it, I did it. So my niche was how to get healthy, how to get well, non-toxic living, all that before. And now it's more specific around breast cancer. So my recommendation is you get as specific as possible. I found that my audience grew when I was able to talk specifically about a certain subject, such as breast cancer. So if you're a yoga teacher, that's very general. Meditation, yoga, that's very general. But yoga for, women who had just gone through postpartum, or yoga so you're getting more specific is really important. I do teach yoga and meditation, and I do that every week. I have a standing one, engagements. I teach sound healings. I do all that. That's part of it. But my niche is breast cancer coaching. And that's going to be really important. I also feel it's very important to have multiple streams of income, which is why I love doing social media stuff, because it allows you to have those kind of avenues. So right now I am engaged with multi-level marketing with doTERRA and a new company called Numi. I do cancer coaching. I also do yoga teachings and live workshops. But in the future, I'm creating a course, creating a book, products, and other affiliate marketing. So I believe every woman should have seven ways of making money, not just one. And so I love diversifying. It's and creating your Instagram is a great way to do that, or your social media presence. So 2 months ago, I started another Instagram sort of collaboration here at the Clique, where I just wanted everyone to follow each other and, not a pod, but just like talk about this. And that's sort of how this video came about. I'm not a coach for Instagram. I just want you to be clear about that. I am just like a regular coach like you guys. I'm just learning as I go along, but I really love learning about this and helping others. So 2 months ago, you can see that, I've changed the visuals a bit more. I've increased my followers. So every month I increase more followers. I mean, that's consistent. So I'm going to teach about some of the ways that I've been able to keep increasing. And you can see the visuals are, just a little bit more dynamic now. And you can see like, okay, poses after double mastectomy, yoga poses to avoid after double mastectomy, toxic chemicals in sunscreen, hotness hack. And then this was a podcast I was featured on today, well, released today, so I reposted that. So again, just a little bit different. Again, also being very clear about your bio, like what do you do in your bio? So for instance, I said the breast cancer goddess, here to make you laugh when you want to cry. Okay, that's pretty good, but I've kind of transitioned it. I'm helping you thrive and stay divine through breast cancer, through your journey through breast cancer. And is it possible to be a freaking goddess through breast cancer? Heck yes, let me show you how. And then of course you want your freebie somewhere. I can't tell you people download that freebie very much at all. So the conversion rate to that is very low. I get actually more conversion when I do direct posts in Facebook groups, things like that. And I can explain a little bit about that later on. But The freebie, you think everyone's going to download the freebie. And, no, it's not true. But you should have one for sure. And then you should try to put it as many places as possible. And that really is because email list is key. Like 2 or 3 months ago, I had no email list for my niche. I had email lists for other businesses, but not for coaching specifically. And now I have about 600 people on that list. And I did several different methodologies to get that list going. But that is king. Your list is king. So if you can convert, there's questions about Instagram versus TikTok. I'm a big fan of posting to both platforms. However, I can say honestly, I haven't been doing it much because I've been so busy during the summer with my children. But when I'm really active with Instagram and TikTok, I can sort of see what's performing better, what's not performing. And TikTok is just, another way to get the word out and lead people to your freebie, to your program, to your Instagram, wherever you want to lead them. It's just another form of communication. And it's, again, free. Why not? So thinking about, where do you find most joy? Is it TikTok or Instagram? I find there's more quality relationships on Instagram. I'm finding that with Instagram. And then there's Facebook groups and Facebook. There's Facebook and groups. Yeah, that's no problem, actually. I really love Facebook groups. I have my own Facebook group for all things like health and wellness and all that. But I'm also part of a lot of groups for my niche. So find what your, if you don't know still know what your niche is, that's okay. But like, if you do know what your niche is, join groups that have the niche specifically in mind. So for me, it's breast cancer. So you can see all those groups right there where I'm a part of them. Okay. And that's how I engage with more people. In a perfect day, I'm engaging with those groups. But again, it can feel a little overwhelming sometimes. And it can lead to just making you feel like, where do I even begin, right? How many of you guys feel that way? Like, there's just so much out there. So don't get discouraged, because you don't want to get despondent, and because that leads to inactivity, right? You don't want that to lead to inactivity and then you just don't do anything. So just start somewhere, and we're just going to talk about some easy methods here. So where do you begin? Let's come up with a search plan, a plan of action here. Where do you go from here? All right, so first is niche down and then pick a platform. So whether it's Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, does anybody do Snapchat? And be committed to growth. All right, this only works if you're committed to growth. I will tell you that right now. Posting once a week is not going to work. You're not going to get traction. You do have to be committed to posting 3 to 4 times a day or daily. Weekends are optional, right? We have families, we have other jobs, like I get it, right? But if you want to grow on these platforms, you have to be consistent. I tend to post every day on Instagram and Facebook. Not all the posts get seen by people because of the algorithm, but I'm committed to grow and I just keep going. That's how it goes. And I tend not to post on Saturdays and Sundays, but sometimes I do post on Sundays. All right, Instagram growth. Okay, so first off, follow people that inspire you. Right? If you are inspired by that person, they get your blood mojo going, follow them. Why not, right? Follow them. Follow people in your niche. This is really important. Follow people who are doing similar things to what you're doing. If you are a coach that supports divorced women, follow other coaches that support divorced women. You're a sex and love coach, follow other sex and love coaches, because Instagram will start to show your stuff to people who are interested in that. And it's very common for other influencers in those fields to follow each other. That's kind of, at this point, becoming a standard. Don't follow and unfollow people. That is not a good technique to gain followers. Hashtags are still relevant, not as relevant as they were maybe a couple years ago. But if you are going to do hashtags, make sure your topic that you're hashtagging is between 20,000 to 500,000, engagements. As in, if you're doing something that's like 3 million strong, when you see their hashtag, that's too many people. You want to do like the 20 plus round to 500. And when you're doing hashtags, we want to think about industry versus niche, right? So industry would be yoga, hashtag fitness, hashtag pregnancy. That's more general terms, where niche would be like hashtag yoga for athletes, hashtag yoga for moms, hashtag fitness under 20, hashtag fitness for dogs, whatever, you want to get more specific with the hashtags. I do hashtag non-toxic living, still, not a big hashtag, even though, seems like it would be big. It's not that big. Hashtag breast cancer survivor, breast cancer thriver. Those are tend to be, again, it's niche down, so I can do those, right? And no engagement pods. Even though I did that in the past, do not do that, because I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but basically it's not good for your own algorithm. It was in the past, but not anymore. All right, Instagram growth. So let's talk about Reels. Reels are what Instagram is at this point. It's not really pictures. People don't really post pictures anymore to Instagram. And if you are going to do a picture, you should make it a carousel. Now it's become like TikTok. So there's lots of videos now. I'm sure you guys see it all the time. And we want to make sure the reels are engaging, they're brief. You want to make sure they're valuable. You want to make sure there's multiple angles and cuts, that they're visually impactful, that you're using some trending audio, like that one that has almost 4,000 that I have, where it says, so no processed sugar or flour. That's just a trending audio. And then like the hotness hack has way less views than the trending audio. So here's the thing, I'm not attached to the number. I just keep pumping them out and see what happens. And I have had things go viral for me. So there's a difference between viral in general and viral for you. So it's viral for you is VFY. So viral for you. So viral for you, if you're used to getting 20, 30, 100 views, viral for you would be getting like 1,000 views or 10 times the number. That's the rule of thumb, like 10 times the number. I have had hundreds of thousands of views on my reels. Those went viral for me. But then there's people who get that every reel, and for them, millions is viral for them. So start where you're planted and go from there. I haven't had any viral for me in a minute, actually in like a month or 2 months. I had one, I think, last month. My goal is not necessarily to get that every time, it would be nice, but it's the consistency of continuing to put stuff out there that will then hit a viral for you. You want to make sure there's good light, there's not too much text. I see that a lot sometimes with coaches. They just like flood their reels with so much text, and I'm just like, whoa, sister, I cannot read all of that. You just want to be engaging and stop the scroll. Stopping the scroll means when people are scrolling, which is what people do, you can actually physically have them stop the scroll and say, what the heck is this girl doing? She's so cool. Like, I love what she's up. What is she doing? She has got a program. That's pretty cool. Like you want them to be engaged with you. And that's what I try to do. I just try to have fun and spread the love of whatever I'm talking about, whether it's essential oils or a new product or breast cancer support or chemicals in sunscreen, like whatever it is, just stuff I'm passionate about, right? For my niche. And then of course you want to share to your story. Stories are really important. You should be posting like 4 times a day, at least, to your story every couple hours, and you want to share your personal life. So this is where people can fall in love with you and get to know, like, oh wow, I didn't know she had children and that she likes to read, or she likes to go exercise and likes to make vegan pasta. I don't, whatever it is, like just share your life. I share how I'm cleaning with non-toxic product. I share what I use on my skin. Actually, we have a promo for my company. So using engagement stickers, like polls, using things that will engage people. So this was from today. And we have a promo in one of my, affiliate companies. Because again, thinking about all those different streams of income, this is another form of income for me. And I just say yes to glow, no to glow. Do you want to glow or do you not want to glow? And then look, I get a few 100%. So then what I do is I take that into messages, and then I start messaging people and they can convert to become customers. When I'm doing my breast cancer coaching, I will ask questions like, do you feel like you need extra support on your breast cancer journey? So those are ways that you can be engaging your clients. And you don't want to do that all the time, because then that just seems spammy and you're just like trying too hard and you're trying to sell too much. So you want to keep it fluid, like pop one of those in every, I don't know, 7 posts or something. So if you look at my other stories, it's like my kids and hanging out with my mentor and going to lunch and exercising. So you want to repost also other coaches that you're inspired by, or other people's reels. I often post other people in my niche, and I really have the abundant mindset. Like, okay, they're still gonna love me even though I'm posting this other breast cancer person, because again, there's enough to go around, but it's spreading the love within the niche, right? Spreading the love. And you want to repost your own reel into the story. You want to repost your own reel into your own story. However, you don't want to just give them the whole thing, because what's the point in giving them the whole story when they should be looking at it in the feed, right? They should be looking at the feed. So you maybe create a little teaser, like I had a really exciting reel today. I guess what I say here, and then you can show a little bit of the reel, and so you want to tease them with the reel. But reels on stories counts as views. So this is a whole science, guys. Again, I have been learning this just like you. All right, let's talk about engagement. So the picture that I was going to show here, it was of me engaging with people. I don't know, the formatting is all weird, just me with a bunch of products. So sorry about that. But basically, let me see if I can fix this picture here. Nope, still defaulting to that. Let me see here. I'm going to stop for a session. Anybody have any questions right now while I'm going? Fixing this keeps defaulting. Yeah, so here's an example. All right, so engagement is really important. All right, and I'm gonna just show you this for like a second, and then I'm gonna go back to the presentation. But you can see there's a little heart on the right side, and then you can comment. All right, but I'm gonna tell you when to comment and when to do the heart, because that's important. Believe it or not, again, this is a science. It is important. So let me go to slideshow. Okay, so when you first get wasn't that weird? It keeps defaulting to the weird picture, that picture of me with all my products. So sorry about that. But here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. When someone comments and they're like, oh girl, I love what you're doing, or whatever they say, do not don't heart it right away. Just comment, say, oh, thank you at Butterfly Kisses. Thank you so much. I really love what I do. Only like the post when you're about to post. So save the likes until you're about to post, and then engage hardcore when you post a reel. When you post a reel, or when you post, if you're on Facebook or TikTok, whatever, same principle. You can apply all these principles to any platform. But when I say I post to Instagram, like I posted something for my company, right? And for 15 minutes, I engaged with other people. I didn't necessarily engage with people in my niche because it's not specifically breast cancer related. It's non-toxic skincare, but it's for everybody who follows me. So I just went through my scroll and I comment on other people, do this, engage a lot minutes after you post, really important. And engage with peeps in your niche, especially if it's a niche video. Create friendships, real friendships. These are not just all robots, they're friendships. Get to know them. You want to spend 1/3 of the time creating, 2/3 of the time engaging. I can't say I always do that. I'm a pretty busy person. I have my kids. I don't want them to see me on a screen every day, all day of their life. So I'm finding my balance with this. Trust me, when I will get to a point where I can just hire somebody to engage for me, and that will be magical. Oh, here's another thing, guys. Messaging counts as engagement. So when you take it on a DM, and you say, hey, Butterfly Kisses, I saw that you liked my post. Tell me more about you, Butterfly Kisses. And Butterfly Kisses is like, oh girl, how are you? That counts as engagement. Isn't that cool? So definitely, oh, look, it's back. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? Okay. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. All right, so time to share. We already did this. If you just came in late, again, let's share. And then, talk about who you're serving. Just put that in the chat, all right? And I'm just gonna rehash the reminder of how to grow on Instagram. Okay, so number one is consistency. Try to post every day. There's no magic formula. You just post. I'm not anything special besides the fact that I'm consistent. There's, you know what I mean? The people that I see really really grow in Instagram or Facebook are people who consistently show up. And that's like anything in life, right? You are gonna find your secret sauce. It's not going to be my secret sauce. You'll find your secret sauce of what works for your niche. Clearly, the last couple videos are not working for my niche. I have very low engagement, but I have had videos that blew things out of the water. So you think, well, Vera, why don't you just do that? Well, variety is the spice of life. Keep it fun. Keep it interesting for yourself. Try different things. Engage. Again, set that time for yourself to engage. Light a candle, put some sexy music on, whatever you need to do to get in the mood. But I know it's not always easy to engage. Hashtags aren't that important anymore, but you can still put the hashtags in your in the captions, or you can put the hashtags in the message. In the message. Like you can create a message underneath your post, and that's where the hashtags can be as well. And of course, engage 10 to 15 minutes after coaching. Here's a coach that I love following. His name is Brock Levin Johnson. He's great. A lot of what I have learned has come from him. There's actually a few of us in the clique who are taking his course right now. It's $49 for the month, and we're sharing the account. So it works out to be about $10 a month for learning from Brock. So if that's something you're interested in, just send me a private message and just say, hey, I want to jump in on that, because the more people that jump in on it, then it can reduce the cost. I think I'm going to cancel it eventually because I'm almost done with the course, but it was a great course, and that's a lot of what I'm learning here. But he's got a great course. And then there's other Instagram teachers that, yeah, follow Instagram teachers. If you look at the Pink Sparrow social, if you notice, our visuals are very similar. Well, who do you think I was inspired by to change my visuals? An Instagram coach. Okay, so learn from the coaches, because that's what they do. They're Instagram coaches. I am not an Instagram coach. I am just like you, trying to grow my coaching business. But you still need to learn this stuff as an entrepreneur, as someone who's building your business, building your brand, building all the things. So what's next? Okay, so get crystal clear, like so crystal clear. I know it's not easy. When I first came into the clique, I was not crystal clear. Life happened, and now I am crystal clear. But pray, get out your Palo Santo, get out your crystals and your oils, sing Kumbaya, and try to get clear about who you're serving. Comment, like, save. In the meantime, if you're not clear, fine. But definitely comment, like, save others' posts and stories when you can. That way you create some engagement. And follow each other, right? Right here in the clique, follow each other, support each other, and then start posting consistency and bring joy to it. This is not a death sentence here. This is supposed to be fun. I mean, I know I have fun with it. So I'm going to open it up to questions, and I want you guys all to follow me here. Okay. My Instagram is @VoraciousHealing. Let me, I can go back to this. So follow me and say hi. That way I can follow you back. Okay. So it looks like this. There we go. @VoraciousHealing. So just do that right now. If you're watching this on replay, do the same thing. Follow me, and then I will follow you back. And that way we can stay connected, because if you follow me, I'll follow you, and just send me a message to say hi, because I don't always know who follows me, but say hi. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to open it up to questions, and yeah, so let it out, let it rip, ladies. Or if you want all of us to look at your Instagram, that's a great way. So if someone wants to volunteer for that and say, like, hey, look at my Instagram, guys, what do you think? We can do that. Anybody want to volunteer? Nope. You can put it in the chat. Oh, okay. Saloni. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pick up Saloni's Instagram. I'm gonna go look it up for us, and then we're gonna talk about it. And then I want you guys to take in some of the information and apply it to your own Instagram, right? Your own Instagram. Okay. Let me just grab hers there. All right, here we go. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, so this is internal rhythm. So Saloni, self-compassion coach, personal coach. I show women how to use their compassion to build resilience, self-love, healthy relationships. Coach, 20+ years, DM me, info, week, one-to-one coaching. And then she's got her her link tree, which is great. And it's very calming, visuals. I really like the blues. And then let's check out reels. So yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that one. The one where she's swinging has 18K, right? Look at that. The only thing is, something like this, is it directly related to the niche? That's something to think about. And this might very well be related to the niche. But if you have a video go viral for you, which just definitely went viral for Saloni, is it related to the niche? Because sometimes like videos with like dogs or cats or kids might go viral, but it may not be related to your niche at all. It seems like this is somewhat related because it's all about joy and swinging into joy. What makes you take you away from your mind to your heart. And it got a lot of views, but not as much engagement with texting, things like that. That's another thing is, when you do post, you want to like ask for things like save this post, or give me a thumbs up, or you don't want to ask too much, like tell me about your trauma. Like that would not be something I would ask somebody in a post. But just save this post or like this post. Those are share with a friend. I'm sure you've seen that a lot. But I think for you, Love, I would say continue posting, because this one was June 9th and this one was June 14th. So you haven't posted a reel in like a month. So I think, again, there's no perfect formula. It's all about consistency, right? Saloni, do you want to say anything?
Hi, can I talk?
Yeah, okay? Please.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Consistency is my issue for sure. I think that post went viral because of the audio. I think the audio was the one that was really that was popular already. But you're absolutely right. It's consistency. I totally lack it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Saloni, you're on an amazing path already. Look at this, for almost 4,000 here, 2,000. Like, you are getting so much traction. So I would think that would motivate you to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people on this call, I'm sure, are like, oh my God, I would love if 3,000 people saw my post. I mean, these are very good numbers, and you should be proud of that. And just again,
and you're right. Like, it's a lack of consistency. Then there's not much to show. Like, I have maybe 100 posts. I guess the more I have, then people will also follow, right?
Yeah, and another thing, Love, is that I'm looking at your Instagram. There's no stories. How am I getting to know you? Again, at least 4 a day. Like, I want to get to know who you are. And I want to know your ins and outs. I want to fall in love with you, because if I fall in love with you, I'll hire you as a coach.
Do you feel the niche is okay, or should it be more?
See, that is not my specialty. I don't, especially, that's, a Danny question, or, I just, I'm just trying to grow just like you. I think that's also a good question for the group, like, hey guys, like when we post to our Facebook on the Clique, like people ask all the time, like, is this, what do you think of this niche? Or, like I remember people doing that early on. I would ask the group, and I don't feel like I am the right person for the niche specifics,
Okay, cool. No, but thank you. But yeah, you're upset. Like, everything you're saying is point on, and the consistency for sure.
Yeah, but keep going. I'd love to see how you grow. All right, let's do one more. Who else wants to just put it in the chat if you want to be seen here? Just put it in the chat. We'll do one more before we head out. Ladies. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to pick anybody randomly because I don't want to call anybody out. But if you did want me to see it and you wanted the group to see it, then let us know. Okay. No one? All right. Well, I'm here if you have any other questions or whatnot. And this is how we can just grow with each other right now. So, grateful to be here. Yeah. Oh, you can have a look at mine. It's not very good though. Okay. All right, let's look at yours. But what is yours? I don't, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna pull yours up. Yeah, I'm glad someone volunteered, for God's sakes. Come on. This is like, we're all here to grow. We're all not, we're not perfect. No one's perfect here. We're all growing. All right, so here we go. Christina Jane Yoga _ coaching. Okay, cool. So holistic health coach. So yeah, more information, a freebie would be great. Well, look, she's got some stories. Yay, look, she's got a story. Thank you at Wellness Rebellion. It's been amazing. What did you do for them? I don't know, but that was cool. Sample yoga class. Yeah, check out my new blog post. All right, she's got blog posts going. She's showing that she is doing blogs. Let's look at reels. Okay, so again, this one got a lot. I'm so good at this. What is she doing? Let's see here. She is putting this on.
Elbows up. Good, one more.
Yeah, so that totally relates to your niche because you're all about, body and alignment and all that because you're a yoga coach. So that totally makes sense. And then this one here, this got a lot of views. Life is an adventure. Explore, you never know where you might end up. Yeah. So, for you, just keep going, keep posting. This one was on July 1st and it's July 28th. So it's been a minute for you as well. So good to do that. Also, let's clean up this these visuals. You can make a consistent visual by using Canva and putting something that's a consistent visual instead of just the picture. And that's easy to do. You just basically click on the insight or click on the what is it called? Is it called an insight? And then you can change the picture. And then this picture of a person with this. For me, I feel like I don't get to really know you based on that because I don't see your face and it's just hard. It's cool. It's a cool picture and I'm definitely feeling the vibes, but I would want to know who I'm working with specifically. So, yeah. So good start and just keep going, like anything. This is like an ongoing journey. Yeah. So yeah, unless there's anybody else who wants to share theirs, otherwise, yeah. This was great, guys, and stay, hopefully we'll do this again. And I'm sorry about the delay that took a little bit of time, but I'm glad to be here. And reach out on Instagram or any other form on Facebook. I'm available to connect and share more about my journey. Thank you, guys. Yay! Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.